When I listened to the song for the first time, I noticed YOVA has this vulnerability in her voice that really suited the story that she was telling. It was from the perspective of a 7-year-old girl. I wanted to get a little bit more of an idea of what the story was about, so I did ask YOVA to give me a bit more information, and then she divulged that it was based on a very well-known book, and that then opened up so much more scope for the style of animation, the way I was going to write it, and the story we were going to tell. So the next stage after writing, the treatment and getting the story together, was to get a storyboard put together. And we went with a new storyboard artist called Danilo Dela Cruz. So I sent him this very long brief, and it was quite descriptive. He got the storyboard done for us in a couple of weeks, and it was brilliant. I gave it to our editor, Topher Holland, who I work with all the time, and he put an animatic together. And the animatic is so important because it is basically taking the storyboard, timing it exactly how we want it to the song. From that's where we start getting animators involved, and then they literally use the timings of this animatic to get their animation together. I used Adam Olis again for this project. He did all the designs for the artwork. His style perfectly suited to everything that I make. The thing about Adam is he always puts his own spin on things as well. This one particularly, he nailed it. I worked with Luke Simpson. He did all of the After Effects animation, and what's really lovely about working with Luke is that we've worked on quite a few projects before. We were getting shots through, and he was starting to put in his own little personalities into these characters, and I hadn't actually, he would do these little things that I hadn't actually asked for, and it was lovely, and it was really lovely to see him adding that.
As we look to our Father and saw the danger diminish.
So all the backgrounds were filmed live, and then we had all the animation done digitally, and then composited it all together and color corrected it in post. But we had 2 shots, the beginning of the video and the end of the video, that needed to be filmed in live action. We made a stage, and my mum, Julie Cope, did all of the curtains, the lovely velvet curtains. Luckily, my entire family are creative, so my dad then got in and he rigged up a little mechanism to open the box. That beginning shot took 10 hours, 5 people, we were relying on everybody to get the timings right. So we had to film it quite a few times to get everybody, the curtain lifting, the box opening, the cranking of the thing coming up, as well as the light dimming and the focus, all had to be perfect. I had a fantastic team on this one. And because I've worked with a lot of them before, it all came together in the end, and I'm really proud of this one.